In this video, I'm going to walk you through the app screen by screen and discuss what we're going to build. This is kind of like a project brief, so you know what you're getting into. So, okay, the first screen you see here is the map screen. So obviously this is MapKit. We're going to use map annotations. As you can see on the screen, these are custom annotations that we build. You can use the default pins and the default map balloons. We're going to show you how to do that, but we're also going to create our own map annotations because at the end of the day, they're just SwiftUI views. So you can customize them however you like. Also, this little map pin we do is a custom shape. So we're going to learn how to draw custom shapes there. And then you can see there's badges on the annotations that show how many people are at each location. So that's basically the map screen. And then, well, you can't see I'm using my actual phone. So my user location is not in San Jose, but we can tweak the simulator. So you can put a custom location into the simulator so we can have our location be in San Jose. So you'll be able to see that pop up. Now, the way this first map screen works, you can tap on let's tap on Chipotle here. You can tap on one of the map annotations. It'll pop up the details. And then this detail screen, you can see there's a grid at the bottom showing who's there. You can see Sean. You can check in or out. Right now I'm checked in. If I hit the X, now I'm checked out. So now you don't see Sean down there. And then I can check in again. Now you see Sean. So I can check in and out as the user. And if you hit the directions arrow on the left there, you deep link right into Maps. And I have the default location right at the convention center. It'll show you how to get to Chipotle. This gives you the full power of Apple Maps. So that's why I linked into that. You can go to their website by tapping the next button. There you go. There's just a link there. You can call them. I'm not actually going to call them, but you can see all the options you have. So if I dismiss this, that's how you can access the location detail. And that's pretty much it for the Maps tab. And then the Locations tab in the middle here, now you can scroll through and see everybody that's at the locations, like if you wanted a different view. And if you see Chipotle here, we're only going to show 4 of the avatars. And then if we have more people, we do a +3 or +10, however many people are there. But this is just another way to view all the locations to see it. So now let's go to we'll go to Grace's Deli. We'll try that. So now you see just David's there at Grace's Deli. If you want to learn more about David, you're not sure who David is, you tap on David's face. His little profile screen slides in. Okay, he's a student. Thanks for letting me test this, Sean. By the way, these are actual real beta testers testing the app. I chose them from the Slack channel in the community if you're ever interested in future beta tests of my courses. But the main reason I had beta testers for this course was because this is relying on actual iCloud users, and you can't really test that using CloudKit. So I needed to put it up on TestFlight and beta test it. We'll get into the CloudKit stuff. And let's get into the CloudKit stuff now. So yeah, that's the other major thing. A lot of the learning and the work in this course is actually done, under the hood, meaning we take the time to set up our CloudKit schema. You learn how to create, read, update records in CloudKit. No deletions. We're not deleting anything. But you kind of learn how to interact with CloudKit and how all that works. And setting all that up is where a lot of the learning is. And then finally here you have our profile screen. This is where you kind of create your profile, you enter it. We're going to get experience with the photo picker. If you tap my face, you'll see the default photo picker. You can also see as I'm typing my characters, if you look at the 19 next to bio characters, I'll just tap, tap, tap. You can see that's counting down in real time. And then when it gets less than 0, it turns red to let you know you're over the character limit. The character limit is a 100 there. So let's get rid of all those. So you can see that counting in real time. So you can change anything. You can change what company you're with, your first name, your last name, your bio. But I can also check out from here. If I tap the checkout button, now I'm checked out. The whole purpose of that button is I don't have to go back to the location and figure out which one I'm checked into. This just, blanket checks me out of the location here. Get rid of the keyboard. So now if I go back to the locations, see, I just got removed from Chipotle. I don't know if you saw that. Now if I tap on Chipotle, there's no Sean, and I'm no longer checked in. So that is the brief rundown, again, of what we're going to build in the app. And again, we're doing all the SwiftUI principles, how we organize a project, MVVM, how we're, architecture, all that good stuff. So that's a quick dive into how the app actually works. You've seen it running. I always find that to be very helpful to see something working and running. So when we go to build it, you have that image in your head of okay, this is what we're building, this is what we're doing. I find oftentimes in tutorials, you never see the end product, so it's hard to follow along what you're building if you don't know kind of what the result you're aiming for. So hopefully this showed you what we're aiming for. We're got a couple more videos before we start building, but I think you're gonna like those videos.